Hey guys, another bipolar video. Um, and I've been feeling kind of depressed lately. Um, my best friend passed away a little less than a month ago, so I've been just thinking about her a lot. But back to the bipolar thing. Or depression, or PTSD, or OCD, whatever you have that's bothering you. I guess this video I want to talk about hospitalization and the good from it. Um, and also the good if you know someone who needs to be there to help them know on the way there, like help them and support them. Okay, so I've been to the hospital plenty of times in my life for depression. Um, yeah, a lot of times. Well, actually, most of them were outpatient, which wasn't good for me. And then 3 were inpatients, what helped for a little bit. But I was homesick. But if you really try to work it out, you're good. So, basically, you go into a hospital, and you know how, like, people, like, on movies, they always make it worse than it really is. Like, they got people in the corner, like, rocking back and forth on movies, like in straitjackets. When you go to one like, for someone like us with depression and bipolar, there is no straitjackets, there are no padded rooms, there is nothing like that. I mean, you do have the occasional out there people, but, you know, they're going through some rough times, and you understand when you're there, like, you know, they can't help it. But, you get a nice warm room sometimes. uh, the one time the heat wasn't working to one of them I went to, but normally you would get a nice room, a nice warm room. You have a roommate generally. Some places you don't, some places you get your own room, but the ones I've been to, you had a roommate. You get a meal 3 times a day, you get medication, and then you get therapy. And they have art therapy, music therapy, you know, group therapy, and then they have one-on-one therapy sessions. And then you talk to a psychiatrist while you're there, and they monitor you with your medication and stuff. And you always get your medication. Either they come to you with the pills, or you line up by a window. First place I went to, they would come to us with the pills. The two last times I've been there, which were earlier this year, I went to a window because it was the same place. But yeah, so it's really not as bad as the movies make it seem. If anybody thinks that they need to go into the hospital, do not worry, it is not as bad as the movies make it seem. There's no ghost, there's no demon killer there, or anything. However, if you hear that a certain place is a bad place, then you could always say you don't want to go there, and they'll listen. Then they'll try to find you another place with a bed open. Usually, how you would do this is you would go through the emergency room, and they would take you to crisis. There, a psychiatrist or a therapist, no, psychiatrist, will basically, like, you know, give you a test and see where you are mentally leveled, like if you're like about to kill yourself, or if you just should be there because you have suicidal tendencies, or anything like that, cutting or anything like that. They see you there, and you always have a choice, unless someone calls the cops on you. You always have a choice whether you go to the hospital, whether you get admitted or not. But you talk to them, and they'll tell you more about it. The next thing is for people who know people who are saying they want to kill themselves. Do not take it lightly. And I know, yes, some people do it for attention, apparently, but I do not take it lightly. If someone tells me that they're going to kill themselves, I will get them help. I will either talk to them into getting help, or I call the cops, depending on how bad it is, to come and take them. But yeah, I know you're like afraid to do that for them because you're afraid they're gonna hate you. But really, in the long run, they will thank you. Um, what else? Oh yeah, and just be supportive, and like you can visit them. They have visiting hours, and certain days you can't always visit, like have visitors in some places. But some places they can visit all every day. Maybe not all day, but every day at a certain time period. Um, but yeah, so you can always visit them and support them, and know that you're just being a good friend. Um, honestly, that's like the best you can do for them. Um, but yeah, like I always say in my messages, if you're feeling depressed or you want to talk about something that's bothering you, or a situation going on maybe at your house that you just want to talk about and vent about, you could always message me. This goes on my Facebook account too. So anybody on Facebook, you can message me. Um, anything, like I'll be there. I'll listen because I've been in your shoes, and I will I will walk with you. Walk with you, yeah. I won't be in your shoes, but I will walk beside you in my own shoes, and we will find whatever solution is best for you. Um, Now it's not always going to be to the extreme where you go to the hospital. Like, I mean, if you want to talk to me just about like anything, you can message me or talk to me or comment below. Just anything if you need to talk. Um, we can just talk it through. If you feel like you might need to be hospitalized, I can help you with that too. I can find local places if you tell me where you are, or if you're a friend from Facebook and you live near me, I know a lot of local places. Also, if you're having any drug problems or alcohol problems, I know a bunch of places too for that. So, and anger problems, I know a bunch of places for that too if you want to get anger management. But, yeah, so I just been really depressed thinking about my friends, so I thought I'd make a video because I don't really have, I don't really talk to people like I should. So I would like to help people be able to talk about their situations, and maybe seeing how much it helps might get me to talk. But honestly, it's more for you. I want you to be able to get out anything. I do not want suicide. Let's keep suicide out of the picture. Um, yes, let's do that. So yeah, if you need help with anything, just message me and I will talk to you. And if you feel like you need to call me, if you're a friend of mine, I will give you a better number to call me than what's on my Facebook. Or if you're someone from here and you need a phone call, um, I can call you. Don't be offended that I'm gonna block my number, obviously. That way it's more anonymous for you too. So yeah, I mean, if anything is wrong that you want to talk about, you can come to me. But alright, that's it, and thank you for watching. I love you guys. Stay strong, keep your chin up, and help those who need help. Bye.